Hi, my name is Toluwalase. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is like a whole year of me posting on my channel, or me having a channel basically, and I'm so excited. The whole journey, improvements, successes that I've made, and I'm so grateful for every single one of you that have been supporting me. It's been a lot, but y'all have been there for your girl. One love. Thank you so much. And for my new subscribers, I'm happy you're here. Now let's get into the video. Hi, happy new what? Happy New Year. Anyways, it's my birthday today. I'm turning one age like that, so it does not end with teens, and it's so painful in my chest. Like, breathe. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about things I learned before I turned. So I have like a couple here. I'm just gonna pick randomly. Some might lead into each other, so get ready. It's actually 12th of January, and my birthday is on the 15th, so very close. Mini, mini, mani, mo. The first thing is making a decision. I don't know why it's so hard for me to pick or choose between things basically. Whether it's things I want to eat, or things I want to do, or things I want somebody to do for me, or I don't know. I just have a very huge problem making decisions. Like, you can literally tell me, what do you want for your birthday now? I would so think. And if you're like, oh, do you want this or do you want that? And I'm like, advantages of this, advantages of that. So it's like so hard for me to pick between things. I don't know why, but I'm working on that, like being more specific with what I want. And I hope that works, because the next one is making impulsive decisions. That's ironic because I just said I don't know how to make decisions, but there's just some things that come to my head, and it's like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, if I just say, if deleting my whole social media comes to my head, like, I just leave the whole social media thing, and then I'm like, why did I do that in the first place? And like, go back, I'm like, girl, why did you do that? It didn't make sense. My head was just like, don't be on social media. And then I was like, I'm going off. What is your problem? What is that? Next thing is saving money. To be honest, I don't have like so much of a problem saving money. Like, I could save money from January till like maybe July. But the day I spend that money is going to finish. I'm not even joking. Like, saving money isn't my problem, to be honest. But it's just where I'm like, I saved this money for like so long. Who's gonna spend it? Still me that's gonna spend it. So literally just spend it. And it's like, oh, I didn't save throughout like the amount of time I saved for. Like, it wasn't. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. I don't know if you understand. But and I think the problem should actually be spending money lavishly. But at the same time, I don't. It's just like maybe once in a month or so. But the thing is, when I do that, it's always like extraordinary, and I'm sitting back and I'm like, why exactly did I spend so much doing that? Like, girl, nah, 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 nah. Comparison. Is it comparison or comparison? I feel like everybody tends to do that, but mine is just horrible. It's like I have to learn that, oh, what works for this person cannot work for me, or if I'm doing things the exact way this person is doing it and it doesn't work for me, that doesn't make me less of a person, or that doesn't make me stupid or something. Because like, this person that is doing this thing and I'm doing better than them, so why this, why that, why this, why this? Like, girl, stop it. I just need to learn. Just need to learn to be my own self and not compare myself to anyone because I'm better. Okay, not in like the proud way and stuff, just like, you know, you get me. It's time management and prioritizing. I don't stick to time. There's nothing that can ever make me stick to time. I don't know. I'm literally African time itself. Tell me I should be there by 3. I am going to be awake by 2:30. And guess what? It takes me like 30 to 40 minutes in the bathroom. Come outside, do my skincare. Now decide on the dress that I'm going to wear. Find out like, oh, how am I going to get to wherever I'm going to? I don't know. It's only when I'm being like serious in my life, like exam now, that I'll say, I have to be there on time. But like other things, nah, I'm bad at time managing. Like, nah, I'm prioritizing. It's like I find it hard choosing things that are important, like extremely important, and like putting them on my top list. That oh, I need to do this first. Before I do this first, like I feel like it all comes down to planning or something like that. What? What kind of work on that? But I forgot to say this. So one of my friends did this 20 days I learned before 20. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. That's what I am doing 20 things I still struggle with at 20. But if you're learning something, you should tell people that the things I used to struggle with are things that I am still struggling with, if that makes sense. This is gonna be a long video. Sit back, carry your popcorn, carry your cold juice, and sit. So the next one is bad communication skills. I am horrible at speaking to people. I'm not even saying bad though. Horrible. Like I could literally be in a whole gathering, and if you don't ask me, like if you don't try to speak to me, I'm just gonna close my mouth and sit down there. And people always think I'm like proud or something or a snob. But the thing is, I'm so scared to speak to anybody, and it's because I'm like I don't know what they're gonna say, or I don't even know how I'm gonna continue the whole conversation. I ask you how are you, and you say fine. And you ask me how am I, and you say fine. I don't know what else to say. Like I actually don't. Except if it's like my friend, and then we'll just like bring up something random and then just about it. If it's like somebody I'm meeting for the first time now, even my friends who like they still complain that I don't know how to communicate properly. If there's something is going on, I just shut out and I don't say anything. It's not something I'm proud of to be honest, but it's just hard for me to do that. Don't judge me. The next one is procrastination. I'm the queen of that. My crown. Tell me why I would say, oh, I'm going to make videos today, edit it next tomorrow, post it the next week. That day that Tolu said I should go to make the video, Tolu is sleeping till like 12 p.m. I'm like, and I'll wake up and I'll be like, I still have time to do that. But something in my head or my body just like, it's not time again. So I don't know, I just procrastinate a lot. Don't do this to me. My little life is just dead. One big one is living in present. Because it's like I'm thinking, I have like what ifs in my head, or like, oh, this happened in the past, like PTSD kind of thing. This happened in the past, so I can't do this. Or worrying about what I'm gonna do tomorrow, worrying about who I'm going to be in future, worrying about how I'm gonna do this in future or something like that. Like, girl, stop it. It's so hard for me to be in the moment and be in the moment. Like I don't know how to explain that. Like I can be happy in the moment and stuff, but it's like deep down I know like some things are still in my head. Like if I'm doing this now, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Like stuff like that. I don't know. Just so hard for me to stay in the present, live in the present, and be happy like in the whole like in the moment of things. Like I need to know that stop worrying about the future and forget the past. Is the past. Oh, valuing relationships, most especially female relationships, and also knowing when to let go. I have some friends that I've been really close to, and I had like a really good relationship with them. At the point, we just fell off, and there's nothing bad about that. I just feel like I could have tried better to be like a better friend, because most times it's always me like not putting so much effort because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Let me know. I need to be valuing more of my friendships this year because everybody's in my life for a reason, and I also need to know when this person's time in my life, what it's on, like it is finished. Because the moment when you start frustrating me and disturbing my life, I already know it's time to what? Wash my hand and let you go. Because I cannot keep on holding to the fact that we've been good friends and then you start treating me like nonsense and you tell me to still stay for what? I will change this for you and your daddy. Next one is self-care. It took me a while to put importance into doing this whole self-care, body care, like mentally, physically and everything. Like I'll just be like living every day as it goes literally. But like I had to learn like I journaled like most of the time. Most of the time it's like January to March. But I actually learned a lot. I understood myself, what I wanted, how I wanted my day to go, planning and that type of shit. It just felt like I was caring about what I was doing or what I was going to do. So that's like a form of self care. And I also took like skincare importantly. People should see my skin at the beginning of the year. And if you see my skin now, it's not from this huge guy here, like he's almost flawless. Don't play. I put importance into self care, like body care and everything, and it's really good. I'm trying to work on doing more of that, just because there's this feeling when you're done with your skincare, your body care, and you're like, I'm so fresh out of the oven, like today's bread. One thing that is so hard, like it's so hard for me to do, is saying no. Like I can literally be so uncomfortable, so down, so sad, not happy with whatever is going on. But like somebody still asks me, or somebody is still like, do you want to do this? I'm like, "Mm, okay, no problem, yes." It's like so hard for me to say no. Like even when I want to give somebody something, like if they ask and I'm like, I really need to use that thing like ASAP. I'll tell them, oh yeah, you can have it. When I know that deep down in me, I'm in pains. What? And sometimes when I say no, I just feel so guilty. Like this person really needed my help, or I needed to do this with this person, and I said no. And then I start thinking about it, like, what if I said yes? What was going to happen? So stuff like that. So I also need to learn to set boundaries in relationships because you cannot be treating me like nonsense. This is a new year. I'm in for violence. Yes. Once I say no, this is not going to be accepted. Once I stand my ground, like I'm trying to, and that's actually something that's really hard for me. Saying no and like setting healthy boundaries in relationships is so hard. Like somebody can be somebody that upsets me every day, and I just keep quiet. And once it gets like here, like above my head, before I now change it for that person, it's like, what is that? Why didn't you just tell me about these things? I would have sorted that out, sort of keeping it. Let's just bad eating habits. I don't know what to say about that. Literally, it's like 2 slices of bread for the whole day. As I wake up the next morning, I'm so hungry. I can't even like stand up from the bed. I don't know why, to be honest. Just sometimes I literally, when I tell somebody like, oh, I forgot to eat, they think I'm just joking. Or I'm not okay upstairs. But the thing is, I actually forget to eat a lot of times because like until I'm hungry, like this hunger won't carry me away. Doesn't remember that I have to eat. But I've just been trying to, you know, work at eating properly, so I don't get like unhealthy. So I feeling like I can do everything or not accepting help from other people. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like if I tell somebody to do something for me, or if somebody like wants to do something for me, if it's not exactly how I want it to be, I get so angry. Not angry, angry is not the word. Like I get like, oh, I should just done it myself. Doing things myself every time just gets me so stressed and worked up and also disappointed and stuff like that. Because like I plan to do this today, and then I couldn't do it. And I'm like, oh. Meanwhile, I could have told somebody to just do it for me, and then easy peasy. That's a very bad attitude to Toluwalase. Stop it. Letting go of perfection. This is also related to asking before because I feel like if I do it myself, it's gonna be better. I need to understand that perfection is unattainable. So if I plan to wake up by 7 today, do da, and then I'll be done with everything I need to do by 12. If I wake up by like 8, I'm like, nah, this day is not gonna be good anymore. Like it's not like the day already said it horribly, so I cannot finish what I need to do. And most of the time I just stay in bed all day if that kind of vibe comes in the morning. Like sorry, it's very bad. Because I'm like, this is not good the way you wanted to do. If I didn't wake up by 7 a.m. that I wanted to wake up, I can still try to do things that I wanted to do by 8. And maybe even finish by that same 12. But it has to be perfect. It literally has to be perfect. And I don't have OCD or anything, no. I don't know. I just have this obsession with perfection. Like I just took my pictures now and I took a boatload of pictures. And it's gonna take me a while to select the ones I actually want because I'm like it needs to be perfect because I'm not 19 anymore and stuff was thing. I need to stop letting occurrences determine how my day or how my week goes. Like exactly what I said before. My birthday shoots for instance now. I have like an idea in my head and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get my cake this day, I'm gonna get my wig this day, I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna call my photographer this day, blah 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 blah. Guess what? All of those plans X cancelled because The grapher cancelled on me, and I was just so frustrated. And I was like, I'm never going to do this again. I literally cried today. And it's like, young woman, just do this thing anyhow. Nobody's gonna know the idea you had in your head. And stop letting the fact that you wanted it to be like this, you wanted it to be perfect, affects the way you're gonna talk to people, affects the way you're gonna do this, affects the way you're gonna do that, affects the whole week in general. Because I was stressed throughout this whole week, frustrated, in fact. Yeah, I need to stop that too. Oh, hey, the chiropractor. Happy chiropractor. The next one is positivity. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like if things are going too well, like something is wrong. Like I feel like I'm going to jinx it and something bad is going to happen. Like it's just so annoying when I think about that. See, something is definitely wrong with me. Oh. If I plan to do all this in a day and I do every single thing, and I'm like, how did that happen exactly? Instead of me to appreciate the fact that I did everything I was supposed to do in, like, success and everything, I'll be like, that just seems very odd and so it's like, what's going on? I need to start being positive. Like, be positive. This new year, this 2024, everybody stay positive. Yes, of course. Even though things are going down the hill, things are not feeling like they are giving, just stay positive. Because in the end, if there's life, there is hope. And everything's gonna be well. Don't listen to your advice. We have like 4 or 5 more. Self acceptance. Funny how this is actually like intertwined into each other, like most of them. I find it hard, like understanding what I want for myself, or like embracing who Tolu is, like all my imperfections, insecurities, and everything. Like it took me a while to start like making videos without like makeup on. I just put these things in my head, and I feel like they're starting to determine who I am, type of thing. Like my insecurities, imperfections, things I don't know how to do properly, and it's like, girl, you're gonna learn how to do them one way or the other. And if they don't happen, they don't happen. Like just leave it and let them be. Period. So I struggle with self acceptance a lot. Accepting who I am for who I am. So annoying. I think I'm gonna relax a little. My back is hurting. I need to stop being a people pleaser. Sometimes I want to do things just so this person is happy, or just so this person is happy with it, like happy with me, type of thing. It's like make your decisions yourself, do things for yourself, do things because you want to do them, not because this person da 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 da. No, don't do that. Of accepting my feelings and expressing them properly. Sometimes I'm like down bad, like I'm sad, and then I'm just like, I just throw it under the carpet, and I just pretend like I'm happy and stuff. It's like the emotions just always like it's kept in a jar, and then when it finally pops open, it's like so bad, and I just get like depressed with the word. Like I just get like locked out for like a really long time just because I've bottled up those emotions and stuff. Like, stop doing that, young woman. Express yourself. Like it's so hard for me to go and for somebody to ask me, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like my friends, or not even like a random person, somebody asks me, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." Instead of me to tell the person that I'm not fine, no, I'm not fine. Things are occurring. Things are occurring. Now about working up soon because I cannot keep keeping this in my chest. No, you want to have high blood prayer? Bless you. Last and most important is maintaining a relationship with God. Like it's not hard, yeah. You feel like you're not doing things properly, like you're not doing things the way God wants you to, and then sometimes I just pull back and I'm like, God really wants to speak to me with this thing I'm doing or with the way I'm acting and stuff like that. I do have a relationship with God to an extent, but it's like maintaining it and like maintaining it for a really really long time, and it's not the easiest because it's like there are lots of things that can make somebody commit sin in a day, like even insulting somebody. Because those people that will get you angry on the road, like if you step out of your house, one Okada man, somebody will just get you angry, even on social media, like, and that will just make you feel like guilty. I don't know if that just happens to me or like anybody. I'm like, I could have handled that better. I'm a child of God, be better at these things. But then it's like, I'm a child of God. Why am I not acting like a child of God? Like, why am I doing this? And it just makes me go back. I'm gonna work harder at maintaining my relationship with Chad Shield. Even though I was about to say God, Go. I don't know what it is. But a lot of things I've said here doesn't mean I still don't struggle with them. I still do, but it's something I'm going to work on this year. And I hope I'm going to get better and doing a lot of things that I mentioned here and more that I couldn't even mention. So we've come to the end of my video. I don't know, I'm doing this dance so much, it's just so attractive. Anyways, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me happy birthday. Tell me presents. If you need my account number, was me. I'm not ashamed. There. Probably the best week happened in my life. I'm sure there are lots of people that still struggle with a lot of things that I've said here or things that I haven't said here. Just be strong, you know. Have that back of your mind that you can do anything that you put your mind to doing. And when there's life, there's hope. So you can do this. Just do it. Is I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. But I'll talk to you later.